You live with the continuation of a Skyrim Modded series. And letting you know right now, at the end of this recording, I will be announcing what direction I will be going. Do I want to go with the Dragonborn, or do I want to go with the vampires? At the end of this, I will announce what the notifications I had placed on for the poll that I had put for the past week. A lot of people have actually taken interest in what direction I should go into it, so I will announce exactly at the end of this broadcast, just before I sign off, on which way I'm going. So you guys have a good one. You guys take it easy and enjoy the show. Quite a few, actually. I got over 1,000 people that actually have left messages and stated, which I'm surprised. Yeah, I went through my streams and stuff for the past week already, and people have left messages saying which way I should go on this.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate.
So,
I will show you how to open
yeah,
the way.
I'll announce it at the end.
Look. Core.
Somebody's watching. And if anybody's watching it, thank you guys. Please leave a like, and if you're interested, subscribe to it. Leave a comment. We are very, very appreciated. Time to go talk to Parthenax. I need to see if my clear skies set up. Let's go.
Clear skies. No?
Kick-ass broham.
Always do.
Look. Look. Look.
I hate those little guys.
Look.
No, 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 no. Don't do that to me now.
Look.
Hey, Mr. Troll. Right behind you. Hey, doorknob, right behind you. Good night. Surprised this frost troll got this high. Where is it? There it is.
Look. Look. Look.
Dremyolok, greetings, Undunik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am. Yeah.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger.
Tinvak.
I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Can I make a...
By long tradition,
Yeah, just let me make a fire and we'll sit.
Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
So now you want me to fire breath him, huh?
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Considering should I just use it the short version or should I go full on blast?
Why do you delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not?
You'll
Hold.
Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long. I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I don't know if anybody's in this watching in the chat right now. If you guys are watching, if you guys have played this enough, do you guys know if there's a website or there's a particular place to go that you can actually learn Dova?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
It's because man
Your
made it.
kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Okay, let's see.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Hi.
Silent Dream, how you doing? I want to stop Alduin, or should I put... I like this world. I don't want it to end. I want to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin. Zemach. The elder brother. Gifted, grasping, and troublesome. As is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
I am Dragonborn. It's because I only can stop, and obviously I'm the only one here.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should
And I
be.
bet you anybody else, if I say this on my stream, I'm saying this to everybody, if you could actually have more
Just
multiplayers
because
with
you
this
can do a
Skyrim
thing
version,
does
would
not
you join
always
in your
mean
friends?
you
I can
should.
tell you this, a lot of people will probably be saying a thumbs up with a yes.
Do you have no better reason for acting
Thumbs
than
up, yes.
Destiny?
If you don't
Are you nothing but
like
a
the
plaything
you can put a thumbs
of
down,
Des,
but it's up
of
to you.
Fate?
I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. What better reason to act than to fulfill my destiny? I don't bother in destiny, but I will stop all of them. Pretty much, I don't believe in destiny.
And so
But I know
perhaps
my
your
destiny
destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Mortmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive.
As always.
Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rockmoor.
Pretty much.
And he is no fool, Nime.
Neither am I.
Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and but
Sorry, but I
do
got...
you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin?
Never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world.
Another one.
Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. It was
I
the
wanna get
Kell.
this thing going.
It is
Everybody's
the
listening to
Kell,
the chat.
but
Probably
this
wanting not
is
to look at
only
it.
a small part of their power.
Dragon staring at me.
Sofa Sulyek. Which is why I have lived here. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here. Because if you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovak. So, what would you ask of me? Lok Thu. Drem Yolok. Greetings. Sum Ark Mora.
I think I made a mistake here. Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way. Yes, I went the wrong way. was that? Sounded like somebody shouting.
Noob move.
Yes, new move. I know. Hey.
So, you spoke to Parthenax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
Tell me how to find it.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
Just not the way I wanted.
Sky, guard you.
Well, I guess we're gonna head to here, but unfortunately I didn't unlock this place, so guess we're gonna have to do this. Head to the Skyrim Whiterun stables, and I can at least hitch a ride there. Noob move. Yourself.
Need a... I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go?
Crazy.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Oh, man.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters. And what? In the old fort near Riften.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I seek the knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Do you?
That's what I want.
It is true, there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
You're
Happy?
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn.
There.
Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
I can breathe
Welcome,
fire, what'd you
apprentice.
expect?
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Do I really have to?
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college... Take a look.
Anything good? Yeah, nothing really good there. I got all the books already, so I don't need anything. And I got a place already meant for that. So
Mirabelle
let's
will be
continue.
waiting for you.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment.
Thalmor.
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Welcome to another... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to... Well, very good. Then we're done.
I'm busy right now. Haha. Get out of my way.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
No, so get the get away from me. No, he left. Probably had to leave.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books. You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge.
I'm sorry
It
to
might
hear
as well
that.
be my own little plane of oblivion.
Blah, blah, blah.
Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
I doubt
now,
that.
do you require assistance?
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl?
Excuse me? So, of course I do. Do you have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it?
Yes.
It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Actually, she's dead. Oh, that was another storyline I did.
What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Of course I do. If I... Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly.
Oh, hush.
Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Welcome to the college.
See ya. Well, there's only one way to go, but... Oh, don't tell me I'm glitched myself. Okay. Going down! Haha. You can survive. And heal. That's right, I gotta check something. Da, 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 da.
Look!
Almost forgot you can do that. Excuse me for a second, guys. I just gotta check something. Yeah. I'll take those. Ethernet straight to the source. Less lag, more power to it. Alright, let's see what we got going on down here. We can just get... And... Yo, old man, what's up?
Dig Dwemer in the beyond. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus. Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking.
How about get to the
On
point?
the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest... Septimus is clever among men. Lucky then, in the depths of Black Reach. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings, under deep below of...
Okay, come on, we gotta get to this.
Two things.
I want to get into some action.
The edge. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for... You look, but the elk... Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
You're mad. See where we gotta go.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Jason. Always try.
Somebody back here?
Don't like me, Jason. Look at it. Always try to steal from me.
Oh, he's back over that way. Okay. I'll just kill him when I get over there. This is probably like a meat locker right now. You know what? No. I want to... Let's go... Since these guys have a problem with that, I'm gonna do... Let's just do fire breath for now.
What? Who is this brother?
Your worst nightmare. Plasma drought. I'm gonna take these potions. Like I need them, but I mean, better safe than sorry. Hey, in the world? Really? In fact, I need to do this check. I'll take that. You know what? I need to check my equipment right now. I haven't been doing that lately. my equipment. I got a lot of stuff on me I never put away, but I mean, luckily enough I haven't casted anything on me because I don't have too much like things to cast yet. Ooh, take that. Check you guys. Usually got a common soul. Take them anyway. I kind of wish you can actually combine commons and others. Take that Garrett, and that'll be that Amity ore. So gems and things. Got here. If anybody's joining in, this is Borg-X doing my modded Skyrim edition. If you guys want to leave a comment or any information and stuff, like you want to leave any type of comment or tips or anything for anybody else that's watching this and doesn't understand what Skyrim is, by now you'd figure everybody would. Please leave a like, comment, and if you're up for it, subscribe. I do try to do these at least once or so a week. I will continue variation on this storyline as much as I want. I can. I did, for the past couple of weeks, I have actually placed a poll up to actually do a few things on what do I want to continue variation on a storyline for either the Dragonborn or am I going to be doing the Vampire Lord. At the end of this session, just before I sign off, I will be announcing what I will be doing at the end of this main storyline. Once Alduin is gone, everything's set, I'll be jumping on it, and I will announce today what the final poll results were for the decision of what everybody wanted me to do. Take that. I hope everybody's enjoying so far. I would, if you appreciate any likes, or I do appreciate any comments, please do in the comment section be respectful on this. No problem with anybody to speak their mind on my comments, but you got to be nice. Obviously, I do get younger people that actually do watch these. Never stood with those Jira's things were for. Not big on the charms again. Not about too many of the bolt crossbows or anything like that. way to go. But down, bam. Let's take the shortcut. Hey guys. Give you guys a headache. Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a potion. I don't need the potions. Good night.
Why no falling damage 0-0?
Because this is a modded series. And considering the fact matters at this point, it's mostly because of one little thing. That. It's fun, that's why. You cannot have fun without this. Trust me. What's up, boys? What we got here? Tempting. I can make one of those. You got anything on you? Gold. A shovel? I'm not gonna need a shovel. Okay. Well, we gotta open that up. So, make sure this. Good night. Skeevers. Take that. Anything back here? Usually nothing, but usually there is. Usually there is, and usually there isn't. Let's go up here. Let's open this up and get going. It's funny how these guys got in. Okay, big guy, come on. About fire blast. You're gonna freeze me up. Good night. Pun the phrase. We got grand filled snow. I'll take that. I'll take that key too, and I can make Daedric arrows.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
How'd you guys get past all that? Yeah, right here.
End this little game.
I don't think so. Where do you think you're going?
Yo, what's up?
Nothing much, Acid. A lot of things. I'll take your sword. Might need that later. What do you got? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna target one of the blooded. I'll take that. You don't need it anymore. Going down. All right. We got things going again. We are in where we need to be.
Yol! Shoo! Yol! Shoo! Yol!
I don't think so. You ain't healing yourself. Now to get away across this a little quicker, so I'm gonna push the wind sprint on.
Wold!
Cast!
Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast!
This guy come in? No. Nope, you don't do nothing.
Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast! Wold! Cast!
Grip. Alright, we got our dragon scroll. We are heading to the throat of the world. Hey everybody, if you guys are just joining in on my live stream here, I am doing a modded Skyrim adventure. We are going to be doing this main storyline here as usual. And I always go here and get myself disappeared, so sorry about that. I'm just letting you know, at the end of this storyline here, I have actually got the winning amount of what I'm going to be doing for next storyline. Now, either I'm going to go to the Dawnstar to do the vampires one, or do I going to do the Dragonborn storyline? But I will announce it just before I end this session, so I'll let you guys know what's going on. If you're enjoying it so far, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Please leave it.
time.
I always appreciate it, and I
shudders at
always
its
appreciate
touch.
everybody's comments.
There-
Just not the ones that are very rude, though. I'm just
No
saying
question.
right now.
You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny.
Gormley!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akring. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golf, Sorin, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted worlds have you created? Tarudis unlocks my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, know your final fate. To feed my power and comfort in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, worm. See in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. Look, Feldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By word with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Cast you out of all our your endings unto the last. You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
Bring it on.
Die now and await you.
Since now I know it. Oh, I already did.
Fated Southern Guard. Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
Sure.
Has waxed. Agudi. Friends. You may have picked up the weapons of ancient foes, but you are not their equal.
No, I'm stronger.
Hurt him while he is grounded. Maze Mul, Dovahkiin. You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Not slain here. That means I have to slay you in the other world.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
No, you won't. You run now, coward. Well, gotta... We gotta talk to Paradox. How am I supposed to talk to you if you're all the way up here?
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
Very.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Fime, and Yol.
And Yol.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push. Think that is Fus. Let it, which calls to you. Faith, ponder the that is Fime. Let that meaning fit, which calls to you. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power. That, think of this as the fire. Yes, I do. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
Well, guess I'm heading to Dragon's Reach. If you guys are just joining, I am Borg-X 2679 here doing a modded Skyrim series here. We are doing the main storyline today, and just to fill in the last couple weeks, I have been doing a poll on takers on who has been wondering on which way I should go at the end of this. Should I do the Dragonsborn, or should I do the vampires? I will let everybody know at the end of this series of what I'm going to be doing. And I feel like I'm about to get a note here from this guy. So, like I said, at the end of this broadcast today, I will let you know what I'm going to be doing at the end of this storyline.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it.
So this is going to be an interesting... Oh, let's see what we got going on. I got too much stuff on my hand. Source of power. Guess I'm gonna have to jump ahead a few hours because he's probably sleeping, and I'm not gonna skip ahead to somebody's room just to talk to him. Let him come to me. Should be daytime now. And there he is.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
I don't care.
May the gods watch. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal.
Yes, you do.
But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The World Eater himself? But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we give up. Maybe so, but I plan to go down fighting. What about you?
Spoken like a true Nord. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if I don't have to worry about the enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
That's true.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
It would be nice.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fist.
Yeah, so right now I'm probably going to need to go and stop off at my house anyway. Dump a few things I got too many of. Let's go heal myself first.
Writhing in the field
What we got
of
here?
our own corruption.
Anything good? Stuff I already have.
While you have ascended from the dung of...
I work for Belethor.
I don't care. I work for Belethor. I don't care.
Can I help you? Come by Belethor's shop at the market.
You,
I'm
get
sure
out of my
that's
house.
something you need.
You're back. Did you get me a present?
What would you like?
I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress? Well, I heard there's a really nice tailor's in Solitude. And maybe the Khajiit dolls. They always have the best toys. Aww.
I'll see if I can get you next time. Alright, well, first things first, let's put away these things that I don't need. You're still sitting there, not surprised. Don't need the Dragon Bane. I was gonna keep that thing. I don't know why I got a Forsworm arrow. Why can't I put that away? Alright, let's store these. I can put that on the later. Store. I got too many clothes. A lot of potions and stuff I can sell. Gotta keep that. There. Keep those keys. I don't need this. Put a lot of this stuff away. Don't need it. Need those lock pits. I wish I could put these unusual gems away, but can't do it. Should I upgrade or not? Well, if I can actually make my own stuff, so don't need any of that right now, probably. I always wondered. When you're using, say, a ring or some kind of equipment that actually gives you the aspects of smithing, I wonder if you put the smithing, like a smithing potion on with it at that time, does it amplify even more? If you have anybody in the chat has ever experienced this, and if it does, let me know, please. For some reason, I'm not finding it smooth. Okay. Well, let's continue on.
I work with my mother.
Don't care.
We sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. The hard work.
Oh, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Noob move. Well, considering the fact that I was at this place, I'm surprised it pushed me someplace else.
Alduin? We heard the Dragon Wren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Oh, really? I thought I had it. Alright. That's what it kind of
Scott?
Behold. Didn't say. Yeah, I'll be here. Funny.
Jur? Zafrul!
Mm-hmm.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloak.
Surprised no one's stopping me. That's the funny thing about this.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
Nice dirt bike.
He's a true North.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Who is that, Helgen?
Ah, yeah. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
As were you.
I'm always... Seems we're... So, Lord... And what would you have... Speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate the truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
I will cut you in half.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long?
I'll run you through. Okay, well that one's done. I can jump right here. Let me get rid of this. Remove it. And head to Solitude.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
The Emperor's...
Get away from me.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Not very...
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to
do so, considering I will be there.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to go.
Yep. Can I get there? Thank you. It's giving me enough time just to actually collect it. And if you guys are joining me, we are playing a modded Skyrim storyline adventure. So far, so good on everything. And again, I will be having... I had a poll running for the past couple of weeks. Excuse me. On which storyline I should be doing after this main story. And I will be announcing the results at the end of this one of what I'll be doing after I've stopped Alduin. I'm very close to doing so. I might have to wait till next moment to actually even do that, because I am almost done at this point. I'll be stopping here soon.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? They are not, but regrets are pointless. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
I agree.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Typical. You guys are arguing, as always.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Honestly, tell you the truth.
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation.
And I only want to
Tullius needs
speak with
know I
them
won't be
two
pushed
anyway.
around.
That's the only thing I would actually... I agree. This is
Well
honestly,
said.
but I do not like these.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory.
They do not
The
involve.
Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be
We're
able to
here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time.
So it's a waste of
You
my
are a
time.
traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. but I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
About Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
No, I don't.
I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
You fuel him.
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Hey.
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said.
I think you
For
compensation.
once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar.
As agreed.
We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge.
That's very true.
Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax. There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
You know what?
Parthenax. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continued to help you.
What do you got against
If they, the Greybeard, think about it.
Yeah, you know what?
Have they tried to stop the Civil
forget it.
War or done anything about Alduin?
And Parthenax is actually the one helping me, so I'm sorry. I choose life for him. You don't want me to help you? That's on you. Let's go take care of this dragon.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Hoorah. Okay, first things first, we need, okay, Dragon Ren's ready. Actually, I have to switch that, don't I? What was his name? I forgot what it was now.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Door? Door?
Ready when you are.
Why isn't it? Oh.
Door? Door!
Did I hit the wrong thing?
Door! Door?
Why isn't this doing this?
You have a plan for luring a dragon here.
Good. Ding. Oh. Good. Ding.
Sorry for your man there.
Here he comes.
Overkeen, here I am.
Come get me. Gotcha.
Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
That's right. Where is he?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
You were telling me where to find him?
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Ah, well, Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Yes, you did.
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
As agreed, I will do so.
Wait. I know you.
Really have time for this?
There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman. Oh, forgive me. We'll look the other way this time.
Smart
Even
move.
the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful. I can't... You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the... Your funeral.
Be gone,
Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Promise to the Dovahkiin.
Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Just do it.
Carry on, soldier.
Jeez, these guys.
This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthe Astman. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready. Take me to Skull.
Zukbrit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ. Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return, or Alduin's.
Alright, everybody, if you guys are just joining me, I am doing a storyline for the Skyrim Modded adventure. By now, at this point, I have actually gotten up to as close as to Alduin as I can. From here on, it's the battle against Alduin. So at this point, I am actually going to save it here at this point and do it for the next one on the next one. And as agreed, I will be announcing now exactly what the final pulls were for doing after defeating Alduin. Do I do the Dragonborn, or do I fight the vampires? And as of right now, I will be announcing. Let me just finish this here for you guys. For what the poll that I have taken actually for the past 3 weeks of actually anything, I've had over 1,000 votes in between the two of them compared that I was surprised about. At this point, I have exactly everybody who's chosen to do the vampire. So after Alduin's defeat, I will be doing the Dawnstar storyline after this. So hopefully by then I will have joining in on that one. that you guys watch. So this is Borg-X, and see you guys in the next episode.